Hey everybody, welcome back to Brainiac Baseball's 1983 Detroit Tigers season replay. Today's matchup is between the Detroit Tigers and the Minnesota Twins at the Hubert H. Humphrey Metrodome. On the mound for the Tigers today is Bryan Kelly, whose record is 8-4 with a 3.53 ERA. And pitching for the Twins today is Paul Moskau, whose record is 5-13 with a 4.79 ERA. And we lost a heartbreaker yesterday. It was our second bid at a no-hitter in less than a week. Dan Petrie got into the seventh inning before he lost control, had a couple walks, and we were able to get out of it with a 2-0 lead going into the bottom of the ninth. And then Roger Weaver, our closer, came in and he gave up all 3 runs. And that might be the nail in the coffin. We have 13 games and we're 5 back in the standings, as you can see here. So, I mean, it would take an absolute miracle, an absolute collapse by the Yankees' entire staff. So, it does not look good, but we've been saying that for a week now. And, there's still hope. As long as we are not eliminated, there is still hope. Speaking of eliminated, I think if the Twins lose today, their magic number is up. They will be eliminated if they lose today. Or with a California win, I guess, is the other way to look at it. So, all right, let's go ahead and get started with today's game. As always, I appreciate everyone following along. There will be a contest coming up. I've already ordered the item that's going to commemorate the 1983 season. I just purchased a 1983 Topps Rack Pack. 51 cards. They're divided into three different little compartments. 17 cards in a compartment, so we're going to have 3 winners in the contest. And you could possibly win a Wade Boggs rookie card, a Tony Gwynn rookie card, or a Ryne Sandberg rookie card. If they were graded and came back a Gem Mint 10, they could be worth anywhere from $1,500 to $2,500. So that's going to be my big prize for everyone for following along this season. I just ordered it. It's going to take a little while to get here. It will be here before the end of the season. And then I will create a specific video where you can enter that contest. On the back, the front, the 3 cards on the front are not anyone exciting, but the 3 cards on the back for each compartment each had a Hall of Famer on the back. Not the rookie cards, unfortunately, but there were 3 Hall of Famers on the one on each back card. So I felt like that was a guarantee that each person will, at least who wins, will get a Hall of Famer in the bunch. Okay, so stay tuned for that. Here is our starting pitcher for today's game, Bryan Kelly. He's the guy that almost threw a no-hitter last start, taking the loss, a hard luck loss, as our bullpen blew that one as well. Everybody is available today except for Roger Weaver, who got rocked yesterday, and I'm thinking Dave Smith might get the last 2 weeks opportunity to close the ball games for next year. Here's our lineup versus the right-hander, Paul Moskau. Everybody's the same except for Kevin Bass. We're throwing Bass in there instead of Miller, giving him a break. We do have 3 Tigers listed as tired. I believe it's Whitaker, Brett, and Kirk Gibson. But tomorrow is a day off, so everybody plays when this game is over, so we can see where everything stands. Okay, let's do the official Tigers lineup rundown for today's ball game. Batting leadoff, playing second base is Sweet Lou Whitaker. Batting second, playing first base is Greg Brock. Batting third at third base is George Brett. Batting cleanup and DHing is Mickey Hatcher. Batting fifth in left field is Kirk Gibson. Batting sixth in right field is Glenn Wilson. Batting seventh and catching, Terry Kennedy. Batting eighth at shortstop is Alan Trammell. And batting ninth in center field is Kevin Bass. Okay, let's take a look at Paul Moskau. Not having a good year. He's making his 33rd start. He's 5-13 with a 4.79 ERA, 122 Ks in 216 innings pitched. He's almost walked 100 batters. He has walked a career-high 92 batters. Opponents are batting .277 against him. He's got 3 complete games and 1 shutout. His fastball tops out at 90 miles an hour. Ground ball percentage, 47.9%. He's a 4-pitch pitcher with a forkball and a changeup, both rated in 83. Overall rated in 80, the 29-year-old righty goes to free agency at the end of 1985. Taking a look at his log, he did pitch against the Tigers way back in June. He got a no decision, going 7 innings, giving up 3 runs on 6 hits, 3 walks, 3 strikeouts. He has lost, 6 decisions in a row. All right, let's take a look at the defense for the Minnesota Twins. Everybody where they belong, except for Ron Washington, playing third base today for the Twinkies. And here is Sweet Lou leading off against Paul Moskau. And Whitaker takes strike 3, looking 1 down. Next man up is Greg Brock. The Brock Nest Monster takes ball 4. We have no batters in the top 25 in walks right now. I think if Brock had played a full season, he probably would have made it. Obviously, if we still had Ricky Henderson, he would be in the top 25. There's a hard hit ground ball to short from Brett, and a double play will end the inning. We go to the bottom of the first. Let's take a look at the Minnesota Twins. Batting the leadoff, playing second base, is Kurt Seibert. Batting second in right field is Hosken Powell. Batting third in center field is Dion James. Batting cleanup, playing first base, is Cecil Fielder. Batting fifth and catching is Dave Engle. Batting sixth in left field is Gary Roenicke. Batting seventh and DHing is Jim Eisenreich. Batting eighth at third base is Ron Washington. And batting ninth, playing shortstop, is Mike Fischlin. All right, let's take a look at Brian Kelly. Been a great surprise for us this year, making his 19th start, 8-4 with a 3.53 ERA. Those walks, that's what killed him in his no-hit bid. He walked 7 batters, I believe. Let's just take a look at his log. That'll tell us. Yeah, he went 7 1/3. He gave up the 1 hit, 4 runs. The 1 hit was a 3-run home run. The other run was scored on a wild pitch. But those walks is what killed him. 3 Ks against Kansas City, and he suffered the loss, which was too bad. It was a tough call. We would have loved to have had a no-hitter on a season when we're not going to make the playoffs. That would have been great. So I pushed it, and I think he threw 134 pitches, well beyond any of his other starts, and I don't know, it just wasn't meant to be. So here is the defense for the Tigers today. We got Kevin Bass out there in center field. We'll replace him with Miller if we're up late in the ball game. Terry Kennedy behind the plate. Okay, here is Kurt Seibert leading off against Brian Kelly. A comebacker, line drive right at Kelly, throwing the glove out there, making the catch. 1 out. Here is Hosken Powell, 296 hitter with 3 home runs, flying out to right field for out number 2. That will bring up Dion James, who skies it on the infield Whitaker backpedaling into shallow right field. And he makes the catch. We go to the top of the second. No score. Mickey Hatcher leading off. Hatcher, Gibson, and Wilson are due up. There's a ground ball to third. Washington throws them out. One down. Gibby up next. Flipping it into right. It falls in front of the right fielder. Hosken, Powell. Do we want to go for two? I'm going to say no. I think we have to let Glenn Wilson take a cut here. Wilson got his 22nd home run yesterday. A big hit that I thought was going to give us enough for the victory. As Wilson hits into a double play. So the Tigers have grounded into double plays in both innings so far. We go to the bottom of the second. Here's Cecil Fielder leading off. It was his double in the ninth that really pretty much closed the door on the Tigers as he flies out to left center field. Bass making the catch. Yeah, it was a real bummer. I did an intentional walk. I thought that was going to get it done, but Dave Engle pounds it into the dirt. There's an error on Terry Kennedy. So Engle safe at first on the error. One down. Here's Gary Roenicke. Let's see if we can get a double play here. Nope. There's a wild pitch. So that run is guaranteed to score. You don't get an error by the catcher and a wild pitch without them scoring. We're going to pull the outfield in, but you put it on the board right now. Maybe Roenicke's not going to be the one as he fouls out down the first base. Yeah, this makes more sense. He's a left-hander. Jim, what is haven't been able to finish a thought this entire inning. What is his splits? Yeah, he gets lefties and righties out pretty well. We will pull the outfield in for Eisenreich. 1-1 count. And a pop-up. Maybe we will get out of this. There we go. The randomness is gone. We go to the top of the third. Here's Terry Kennedy leading off. Got to make up for that error. Ground ball to first, and fielder steps on the bag. One down. Alan Trammell pops out to third. And Kevin Bass getting the start today. A comebacker to Moskau. Okay, we're going to the bottom of the third. Game is moving along. Ron Washington leading off. Washington did start the season as a third baseman for this team. You take a look at him here. He got 275 or so at bats before they gave it to somebody else. Who was it? Dave Roberts, I guess? Mike Fischlin popping it up right to Kelly on the mound. Will he catch it himself? He does make the catch. Two down. Here's Kurt Seibert. We're going to pull the outfield in. And he walks him. So he walks the speediest guy on the team. Let's see if he comes back with a strikeout here. Nope. 1-1 count. And he bloops it to left. Gibby coming in, making the catch. We've got ourselves another no-hit watch through three. Kelly's given up only one hit in his last two starts. Is one way to look at it. Here's Sweet Lou. Tigers only have one hit today. Whitaker 4 for 6 in his career versus Moskau. And there's a base hit to lead off the inning. No, we're not going to go for two. Will we hit into another double play? Let's find out. Here's Greg Brock. Brock dumps it into center field. Falls in for a hit. Whitaker on his way to third. He's in there, standing up. It's first and third. Nobody out. There's no way George Brett's going to hit into another double play. Plus, he's 6 for 12 against Paul Moskau. Oh, he strikes out. Oh, no. Oh, no. Now we have to put the hit and run on. All right, here we go. George Brett, by the way, a strikeout and grounding into double play in the same ballgame. Hit and runs on, and a comebacker to Moskau. Will Whitaker score? He does. That is Whitaker's 100th run scored this year. Second time in his career. Brock advances to second. Also of note, 90 RBI. First Tiger to 90. Runner on second. Here's Gibby. Gibby walks. Gibby's got a good eye. First and second now. 2 outs. Here's Glenn Wilson. And he gets a base hit to center field. Brock will score. It is 2-0 Detroit. Gibby goes to third. An RBI for Wilson. He's getting his RBI total up there as well. He's got 87 right now. Let's see if Terry Kennedy can keep it rolling. First and third, 2 down. And a base hit to center field for Kennedy. Gibby crosses the plate. Wilson goes to third. Everybody keeps moving here. Let's not waste any time. Let's go to Trammell, first and third, 2 outs. Trammell! High fly ball. Caught on the warning track in right field by Powell. So the Tigers get 3 runs on the board. I have a feeling that's not going to be enough. Kelly in control, though, so far. Only 1 walk as Dion James steps up here in the bottom of the 4th. There's a flip to center. That'll fall in for... Oh, it's going to be caught by Bass! A nice running catch, and the no-hitter is intact. Nicely done. 1 out. Here's Big Daddy Cecil Fielder. Line drive to short. Trammell. Out number 2. That's going to bring up Dave Engle. And Engle gets the first hit. Oh, man. He was safe on the air, which ruined the perfect game, and now he ruins the no-hitter. That's fine. Didn't seem likely. And honestly, now I feel like I could pull Kelly in the 5th inning if I want, and I don't have to worry about it. All right, we go to the top of the 5th. 3-0. Kevin Bass leading off. Bass 0 for 1 today. There's a ground ball up the middle. Good range from Seibert. Tossing out Bass at first. 1 down. That'll bring up Lou. Lou got started last inning. It was his base hit that began the rally. He scored 3. He pops out to first for 2 outs. And here's Greg Brock. Brock, 1 for 1 with a walk today. And Brock goes into the gap in left center field. Will he get 2 out of it? He does. The Brock Nest Monster, 2 for 2 with a walk now. His 12th double on the season. He's got his average up to 293. I don't think he's going to qualify for the batting title, right? I don't think he's going to get close, but a season he can be proud of. Here is George Brett. As we mentioned, Brett not having a good game today. Ground ball to first, and Fielder makes out number 3. So we go to the bottom of the 5th inning. We've got Jim Eisenreich, who's a lefty, leading off. He's 0 for 1 today. There we go. I was wondering when Kelly would get his first strikeout. I don't feel like they'll give him a second walk until he at least gets his first K. Ron Washington up next, popping it up. Third baseman Brett making the catch. 2 quick outs here in the bottom of the 5th as Mike Fischlin steps up. Gets jammed inside, but he still pushes it deep to left center field. Caught on the warning track by Kevin Bass. We are going to the top of the 6th inning. Mickey Hatcher leading off. Paul Moskau, other than the 1 bad inning, has pitched okay. He's only at 66 pitches right now. Hatcher strikes out. 3rd K for Moskau. One down. Here's Gibby. Gibby, slow roller to third. Can he beat it out? No. Gunned down by Ron Washington. 2 outs for Wilson, and Wilson taps it right back to Moskau. So a nice 1-2-3 inning for Moskau. We're going to the bottom of the 6th. Now we've got some lefties coming up. There's no reason for me to keep Kelly in there. I mean, he's due to get blowed up. I don't know. I guess he's earned the right. We'll see here. This will determine a lot. Okay, Seibert popping it up. As long as Trammell makes the catch. He does. 1 down. Hosken Powell up next. He's 0 for 2 today. A flip to left. Gibby should make an easy catch on that. There we go. 2 down. And Dion James. A ground ball to short. Trammell throws him out. Wow. I feel like the game is enticing me on purpose to keep him in there. I would love to have him get a one-hit shutout after a one-hit 7-inning appearance, but I will have to play it by ear. Kennedy, fly ball to center. Tigers had that five-hit fourth inning, and we've had nothing since then. Trammell drives it dead center for out number 2, 370-foot blast. And then Bass gets a base hit. There we go. Tigers offense gets off the schneid. We're going to send him. Why not? Look, we're up 3. Let's get Bass a double. He is safe at second. Good job by Kevin Bass. His 7th double on the season. We've got a runner in scoring position now for Sweet Lou. Let's take a look at the in-game stats. 4th time through the order here. Lou's 1 for 3 with a strikeout today. Scored that 100th run. And give him an RBI. Base hit to center. No, we don't need to go for 2. We'll take that insurance run. So we got Sweet Lou on first. Here's Greg Brock. Brock 2 for 2 with a walk. He's got a double today. And a ground ball to third. Washington will toss him out. So we'll take that extra run and definitely give Kelly a shot now with 3 righties due up, starting with Cecil Fielder. Fielder 0 for 2 today. Line drive to right. Caught right before the warning track by Wilson. 1 out. Here's Dave Engle. Engle's been a pain in the keister as he flies out to center. He's now 1 for 3 on the day. He's been a pain. He's the only guy who's reached base twice, once on an error and the base hit. Oh, I guess Seibert had to walk. All right. And Gary Roenicke, a ground ball to second. Kelly will not be denied. He's like our best pitcher right now. All right, George Brett, leading off the 8th inning, does not have a hit today. He is one of the guys listed as tired. He will walk here as Moskau now hits the 100 pitch mark. Now, Hatcher, we don't have to hit and run here. We have a 4-run lead. We will give Hatcher a chance to get a hit. This could be a double play. No, it's a base hit through the left side of the infield. Brett holds at second. 9 hits for the Tigers today. And Gibby licking his lips, ready to go deep. 3-2 count. And he walks for the second time. All right, Moskau up to 110 pitches. Bases are loaded. They're keeping him in there. Glenn Wilson, this is the guy you want up. First pitch swinging. Fly ball to left. Brett will tag. And he's safe at home. Hatcher will advance. And it's 5-0 Detroit. Second RBI for Wilson today. Now we've got Terry Kennedy up. This is a for sure double play if we don't hit and run. 0-2 count. Ground ball to third. Is Hatcher going to be going? No, he holds. I guess that's the right play. It's second and third then for Trammell. 1 run in. Moskau officially tired. One swing of the bat can put this game out of reach. Fly ball to center. So we do get 1 run. We strand 2. It's 5-0. Going to the bottom of the 8th inning. We're going to let Kelly go. Eisenreich, though, the lefty, if he gets on, that'll probably be it. Ground ball to short. Trammell. Oh, that's it. It had to happen. I thought it was going to be a base hit. I did think it was going to be an error. But that'll do it for Kelly. You know that it's on like Donkey Kong right now. So let's bring in somebody else. That somebody is Roy Thomas. I don't feel like we've seen him much lately since the 7th. So yeah, it's been 8 days since Roy Thomas has pitched. We'll get him in there here in the 8th inning. We do have a 5-run lead. Ron Washington popping it up into foul ground on the third base side. There's 1 out. Mike Fischlin, next man up. And he walks. Pull the outfield in for Kirk Seibert. Ground ball to first. Can we turn 2? Some fast guys in the base path. And we get it done. Nicely done by Thomas. We go to the top of the 9th inning. We're bringing in a reliever. It's Eric Rasmussen, who, as I've mentioned before, used to frighten me as a child. His 1978, it's actually a 78 St. Louis Cardinals card. Very scary for a child. All right, here's Kevin Bass. Base hit up the middle. Bass has 2 hits on the day. Working that average back up. Runner on first. Here is Lou. Lou, 2 for 4. He drives it into right center field. Caught just before the warning track by Powell. 1 out. Greg Brock, next man up. This could be a double play. A lot of double plays this game. No, actually, Bass is going to beat it out. Good hustle by Bass. The only play was to first. And that'll leave it to George Brett, who's 0 for 3 today. He has walked once. Rips it. Is that going to fall in for a hit? It will be caught. And we are going to the bottom of the 9th inning. Let's bring in the creeper, Paul Gibson, to close this ball game out. We're up 5. There's the creeper. He will definitely be in our bullpen. And he has not pitched particularly well this year. But we need him to get 3 outs, starting with Hosken, Powell, lefty on lefty, and a base hit up the middle. 1 down. Here is Dion James. James only batting 163 versus left-handers. Jammed inside. A pop-up carried to the outfield grass behind second. Whitaker makes the catch. I can't in good conscience leave Gibson in there to face Fielder. Look at Fielder's numbers, but I'm going to do it. I mean, we're up 5. Well, we have a full bullpen. Why would I do this? Let's just take him out. Let's bring in Gumpy Gumpert. We haven't seen him in a while. This is his 10th appearance this year. Not particularly good numbers. He's not someone we're going to count on much for next year. He might be first man out of AAA if we have a right-hander go down. Okay, here we go. Runner on first, one down. Cecil fielder. Line drive to first. Powell is out. They catch him napping off of first base. Tigers win 5-0. What a great game by Brian Kelly. All right. Well, let's advance a day. We have the day off tomorrow. That way we'll get the most up-to-date standings. Let's take a look. Yeah, didn't make a difference. We are still 5 games back. Now with 12 to go. The Twins are eliminated officially. Seattle has jumped ahead. So has Oakland jumped in front of California. If Oakland wins, they're going to get swept in the first round. They have no starting pitching. Their 2 best starters are on the IL. I don't know how they're doing it, but let's take a look at the National League. Mets are in first by a half game. Cincinnati hanging on by half. Only team to be eliminated in the NL is Pittsburgh. Let's take a look at headline news. Brainiac Baseball Daily Beat. Oakland wins 5-0 to share first. Oh, so then the off day must have given them a half game loss there. Boston hitters are troubled by Larry White. Barrett. Boston has 5 hitters in the top 10 in batting average right now. Here is the Yankees. Win knocks California from first. That's a tough way to finish the season, Yankees versus California. Steve Kemp saw the ball. Well, he went 3 for 5 with a double, hit 4 RBI. This guy's almost got 130 RBI right now. Ron Guidry dominated the lineup. Number 7 hitter Dennis Worth went 3 for 4. 6-4 victory puts the Mariners in first place. Floyd Bannister. Let's see here. Dave Stapleton went 3 for 5, 2 doubles and a home run. Good year for Dave Stapleton. That was a good trade for Seattle. Bannister gave up 1 earned run, 8 hits, 8 innings pitched. Ricardo Sainz went 3 for 4. Sainz, last year's MVP. Luis Leal dominates the White Sox with a 4-hitter. The Blue Jays looking good down the stretch. Orge, here's another one. Oakland loses 3-0, dropping from first. This is against the Indians this time. Len Barker struck out 5. Mickey Tettleton didn't help. Joe Desai did not help. Kevin Mitchell did not help. That's it. Okay, let's take a look at transactions. Okay. So Terry Leach of the Mets is going to miss 2 days. No big deal. Ricardo Sainz gets a 4-year extension. That is a smart move. He's only 21 years old. He's already won an MVP. Already won a home run title. Already led a team to the playoffs, to the World Series, and lost. So that is well deserved. I'll have to go in and change that. Gary Pettis of the Angels. They lose their leadoff guy for the season and probably the playoffs. That sucks. That is a tough one. He had 71 stolen bases. Didn't quite get to 99 runs scored. And Bob Baylor's done for the year for the Royals, former Tiger. Got to play every day this year. Didn't even get a 700 OPS. 20 stolen bases, though, career high. Pretty nice. Okay, let's pull up the box score and get out of here. Thanks for watching, guys. Like and or subscribe. Don't forget to get involved in week 2 of the 1980 Detroit Lions alternate history. I'm going to put the video right about here, the video where you need to give me your who's going to win the game based on the point spread and then the over-under on the points total. Sean is in first, world's worst gamer. He's got the lead after week 1. Brian Kelly, we're going to give him the player of the game. We probably have a couple hitters that would have deserved it, but his second one hitter in his last 2, that's amazing. Great job by him. We have ourselves a shutout in total. The bullpen does their job. Paul Moskau takes the loss, 5-14 on the year. The only 2 hits total, Engle and Powell. Okay, that's going to do it. We're going to come back tomorrow. We're heading back to Detroit. And until then, everyone, have a great day.